Hi everyone, my name is Christelle Benjamin and I am in the Austin College. It was my last session in the college because next year I'm going in University of Montreal for study psychology. So this website whose name Supply Psychology is about the field of psychology. It explains some different approach to psychology and tell us about some psychologists who are recognized in the world. It is a website for students who study psychology. So my task today, I will show you how psychologists make a diagnosis of mental illness to a person. But to start, I will tell you about the approach. So there are several approaches in psychology that can explain a person's behavior or thinking. So here we have the approach, the behavioral approach, the humanist approach, cognitive, social, and many others. So when a person behaves strangely, the psychologist will use one or more of this approach. So or more of this approach. And this is called the perspective. So the perspective, for know about the perspective, you just click here. So today I will not show you the whole approach, guys. I will just show you my favorite approach, who is the biological approach. Because if one day I become a psychologist, I will practice this approach. So for now, the biological approach is over here. So we have the humanist, the cognitive, and the biological. Yeah. So the biological approach explains that behavior comes from our gene. So for example, kind of can influence his or her behavior. So for example, if you're a girl or a boy, your behavior can be influenced by your gender. It also explains behavior by structuring of the brain. So for example, say that schizophrenia is caused by the dopamine that is found in the brain. This has helped to treat the symptoms of mental illness. So for know more about mental illness, you just click here. For begin, you have to know the mental illness is the fact of being considered like abnormal. So when a person go consult a professional, the professional will be considered like you are abnormal if the person can keep a job or can understand the others or can understand himself. So I will show you how a psychologist make a diagnosis for to say that a person have a mental illness. So there are many characteristics. There are factors that can recognize a mental disorder in a person. These factors are like, for example, if this person has a suffering, or if this person is a danger to himself or for the other people, like if the person is suffering, or if the person have unacceptable behavior. So this factor may mean that this person has a mental illness. So that's how a psychologist make a diagnostic for say that a person is sick and is not have a good healthy. Suffering, violent, and many of this. So before to the end, I want to talk about my favorite psychologist whose name is Sigmund Freud. I don't know if you know Sigmund Freud or if you hear about him, but Sigmund Freud is a psychologist, and I think is one of the favorite psychologists in the world, because it's Sigmund Freud. So it is the hand. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So bye.